Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for the witnesses for being with us this morning. Today is the first time in 12 years the Committee on House Administration has held an oversight hearing with the Federal Election Commission. It is vital that the FEC remain nonpartisan and continue to work together to ensure integrity in America's elections. To this point, the Democrats for the People Act, introduced last Congress, would reduce the FEC's number of commissioners from 6 to 5, making it a partisan commission. Since 2021, the commission has closed 521 matters with an agreement rate of over 90%. Well done. It is important that we uphold the bipartisan nature of the FEC because it serves to protect the First Amendment rights of all Americans. My first question is to Commissioner Weintraub. By statute, the commissioner serves in a seat with a revolving 6-year term, but may continue to serve past the term's expiration until he or she is replaced. You were first recess appointed to the FEC on December 9th, 2002, and later formally confirmed in 2003. Your term actually expired in 2007. You have served on the FEC for more than 20 years, 15 since your term expired. The next most senior commissioner is Commissioner Traynor, who was appointed in 2020. Commissioner Weintraub, let me ask you, the FEC is not meant to be a lifetime appointment. Why do you believe you're still on the commission?
Because I haven't been replaced.
Do you think we should be looking for a replacement now?
I believe that is a decision for the president.
Are you ready for the president to nominate someone to replace you?
That decision is out of my hands. If I am replaced, I will obviously leave. But the commission, as we have noted earlier, has been through several periods where we ran out of commissioners. We lost the quorum. So I am legally there until I get replaced.
Why do you think that the quorum was lost?
Because commissioners left and were not replaced.
Okay. All right. For Chair Lindenbaum or Vice Chair Cooksey, let me ask, the agency's 2024 budget request of $93.5 million represents a 14.5% increase from the 2023 appropriation of $81.6 million. As an appropriator, I feel like it is my duty to ask the question, can you explain why this increase is needed and what the agency plans to spend the money on?
Sure, I can get that started. And thank you for this question. This is one of the critical things that we're all working on and that we've really found consensus on. For over a decade, the Commission has not asked for or received additional funding. So we have not kept pace with inflation. The Inspector General's report to you all really makes this point quite well, that in today's dollars, we are at a huge deficiency, even though we have less staff than we had 12 years ago.
How many staff do you have currently?
I believe it's 305 at this moment, and that's because of recent hiring due to our fiscal year of 2023 funding. Before that, we were at our lowest ever at somewhere around 200, 295. That makes a huge difference.
What are the biggest costs to your agency?
I believe it is staff and IT and infrastructure. As I've said, one of the biggest things that we do is collect all of those campaign finance reports and publish them. As somebody who's worked in states across the country on campaign finance and for clients who can't trust that when they file their reports, they're actually gonna go through and you all know what it's like when you're timing out, I'm gonna file my report at midnight and it's gonna be okay, it's gonna go through. Well, I've been there when you file your report at midnight and it does not go through. We need to make sure that when you all file your reports, they're gonna go through and the public can view them. At this point, we have been making do with what we have. We have critical vulnerabilities. Our staff is cobbling things together and doing an incredible job of it. But we need to improve all of these systems.
My time is limited. I have about 30 seconds. Let me follow up with another area that you mentioned already, and that's IT operations. Can you talk a little bit about the cost increases on that and what we can do to address it?
Yeah, I can let Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you for the question. I've been on the IT committee since I joined the commission. I think, as every member is aware, the volume of transactions and contributions that we report is increasing exponentially over the last few cycles. The IT infrastructure has not kept pace. We need additional investments in order to keep our IT at state of the art.
With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield.